All right, the Olympics are almost over. We got the last brackets for Kyle Snyder, for Zain Retherford, and for Kennedy Blades.
Yeah.
How are we looking, Christian? Starting with 65 kilos, Zain Retherford.
Starting with 65, there was a high probability that Zain was going to have someone very tough right away. Zain was unseeded, even though he's a returning world champion at 70. And I did a video about this, about the biggest threats to Zain Retherford, and I said the number one was Ahmadzad of Iran, and that's who we got. And so it is a tough draw. It's a very, very hard guy to beat. Both guys are cutting a lot of weight to make 65 kilograms. 4.5 hour weigh-in. Maybe that benefits Zain a little bit more. That will remain to be seen. Certainly would not say that this is not a winnable match, but I think of the wrestlers in this field built to endure and last through the physicality and the hand fighting of Zain Retherford, Ahmadzad is best designed to do that. So it's not to say that he can't have really good effect with his hand fighting or pace, but I think it's gonna be less effective against Ahmadzad. So we're gonna have to go out there, take him down, beat him, find a way to do it. It's doable. Honestly, that'll be his toughest match probably right away, and then looks like Dudayev next, and then he'll get some combination of either Musakayev, Ahmed Aliyev, Haji Aliyev, or Austin Gomez in the semi should he make it. And so pragmatically, you would probably say Musakayev would be the favorite, but you never really know at 65. It's a crapshoot. Musakayev's a bit unpredictable. So not who Team USA would have selected, but you don't get to select. And that's what we got. And when you're unseeded, these things happen.
Yeah, let's talk about the other two Americans representing other countries in this way. We got Austin Gomez, we got Sebastian Rivera. How are their draws looking?
Tough one for Austin, getting Haji Aliyev in the first round. That's not going to be easy, but Haji's old, and his performances can wane, and he's not always the GOAT level Haji, one of the legends of the sport. But here's the thing with Haji, he shows up every Olympics, right? This dude made 57 somehow back in 2016, brought home a medal, was a point away from winning at the 2020 Olympic Games, and so you have got to assume it's going to be a really good version of Haji here for Austin. But Austin's got that knockout punch. Can't discount that. And then I think a really great draw for Sebastian Rivera against Australia in the first round. Now he's I think a Russian from Australia, but Sebastian's going to be favored there, and I really like the way the other half stacks up for him. So for those Americans, it's a really good situation, no doubt about it.
Yeah, Seabass is on the other side of Zain, Musakayev, Ahmadzad, kind of a lot of the heaviest hitters. You still got Ochir on that same side.
Yes.
And who else?
Tavanian.
Yeah.
But
Seabass beat Tavanian in the semis at Worlds last year. So
very true.
Don't be shocked if Seabass makes a run to the Olympic finals.
Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah, it could. All right, moving on to 97 kilos.
Yeah. We got Kyle Snyder. He makes every team every year. This is his 10th team, his third Olympic team. He draws China in the first round. China's got a couple placements, none at the Worlds. Should be a very winnable match. The most notable thing at 97 kilograms is Tajudinov's first match. He has Azarpir of Iran. These are by far the toughest matches for Kyle Snyder, and they're his last two losses. He lost to Tajudinov at Worlds last year, and he lost to Azarpir earlier this year. And they're going to wrestle in the first round. So Kyle Snyder, who is very likely to make the semifinal round, will only have to beat one of those to make the Olympic finals. Now, it goes from a positive to a negative. Should he lose in the semi, then he would have to beat the Azarpir Tajudinov loser in all likelihood. But we knew it was going to be someone really good in the semis versus Kyle Snyder, and we liked how everything else in the bracket looked, and I feel really great about Kyle making the semis, and I'm super excited to see how Tajudinov looks, right? He's one of my favorite guys to watch, and outside of his world championships, he's still been really, really good, and he hasn't lost. So he's going to be the favorite there against Azarpir, but Azarpir's game, I think he's the second or third best guy at this weight.
How's the other side of the bracket looking?
It's fine. I think Magomedov's over there. I feel almost certain whoever emerges from the other side is a huge favorite to win. That's the conventional thought right now.
Then the last weight, we got Kennedy Blades.
Kennedy Blades, she's got Romania in round one. Romania seasoned. She's been fifth at World Championships in the past. Feel like that's a good matchup. The Bulgarian could be the second match for Kennedy should she win. And that's a matchup I think could be really tough. She's really strong, good in the hand fight, can do some things that can maybe slow Kennedy Blades down. But overall, not the easiest first round match, getting someone fifth in the world. But it seems like Kennedy's someone who can, you know, overcome all that with her offensive ability to counter score. So I think Kennedy's in a good position. Obviously, Bulgaria in round 2, she'll have to beat Cuba to get to Kennedy, but that could be a tough match. But also, a tough match for Kennedy could be someone she also smokes. All things are on the table with Kennedy, and she's a fascinating watch. It's her first senior level. Her first time as a Team USA senior level tournament, senior level world championships at the Olympics. So that's a lot of pressure. She's super young, but we just saw immediate lure. Age doesn't really matter. So excited for Kennedy Blades. Winnable early matches, but you never know how someone that young is going to respond in this moment.
Cool. Well, action starts tomorrow at 5 a.m. Eastern. Medal rounds are at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Check them out. The semis will also be at 12:15 p.m. Eastern.
We've got it down. He's got it down.
I got all the times down.
Last
a little bit out of order, but
yeah. Yesterday I tried to say a time and I said the Paris time on the thing, and then we dubbed it over in the worst dubbing ever. Go back and watch my Spencer Lee, Ray Higuchi finals preview if you want to see a hilarious audio dubbing.
It was pretty good.
But it's all my fault.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.